Okay, let's get started. You'll want to find a space to stretch and get comfortable. Today we're going to focus on the neck, back, and shoulders for a nice warm-up morning stretch. Right now we're focusing on neck stretching forward and back, focusing on the neck flexion. You'll bring your chin as close to your chest as possible. And really feel that lengthening in the posterior. And then we're going to switch to extension and let your head kind of relax and dangle behind you with your chin in the air. And we just want to continue this. I'm also assessing how my upper back is doing while I'm stretching the cervical. And we can do some neck rolls. You can do both directions. And just stop where you feel it's tight and where you need extra stretching. I like to use my hands to kind of give an extra pull. It just deepens the stretch and really allows the muscles to lengthen because your neck twisted to the side or tilted only does so much. And again, you'll want to rotate your chin while you're doing this to stretch closer to the chest and closer to the back. Sometimes you don't need that much pressure. You really don't. If your neck is already tight, if you work at a computer, or if you drive a lot, or if you have a position where your neck is forward, you're going to want to stretch. And I just like to kind of keep things with movement, some stretches with movement, some just static. And again, you'll want to just stop on the points where you feel is tight and then continue that circular motion, range of motion. And if you're in your own home, you have the comfort of relaxing in your own home and listening to your body and what it's telling you while you are stretching. So you just need to be intuitive and assess your own joints and muscles to see where you're at. And we take a Gatorade break. And we get into some self-massage because if you're tight like me, it just helps to kind of ease up that area and just apply the pressure while the neck is on flexion and while the tissue is on a stretch. And get into some neck rolls. You want to do both sides and get some more lateral flexion going. You can use the other arm to pull the shoulder down. Sometimes this, if you're really tight, sometimes that can be too much. So just be gentle and don't try and do anything that brings you pain or provides more discomfort than a general tension. You can see how tight my neck is. I was even a little shocked at how tight it is. And this one is a really good one too. It provides you support while you're doing neck rolls. So if your neck is particularly sore or just kind of tired, keeping your hands there gives you that extra brace and more pressure into that spot. So you're also kind of giving a slight massage while you're going in the range of motion. And now we're doing some shoulder rolls. What ties from the neck goes into the shoulders. So we're doing both directions, forward and back. And I could really feel this in clavicle too. So if you're tight in the chest and kind of have a forward body posture as well, you might be feeling things more on the frontal plane. And now we're focusing really on the shoulders, bringing them forward, seeing how we're feeling. You want to pin and stretch too, so if you can pin at the shoulder, hold it, and rotate the neck further away, you're going to help lengthen that tissue. And now we're working with thoracic. Some good rhomboid action. We're bringing the scapulas back. We're bringing the shoulders back. And then once we get that good stretch there, we're going to round the back and extend. So we're going to do like a mild arch and sag to the back, just to kind of assess how tight we are. And it's really good for the vertebrae, really good for all those back muscles. We have so much going on. You want to continue. You can put your hands behind your back and it'll strengthen and deepen the stretch with the shoulders. And really put some pressure in the shoulders too while you're doing this, given that you don't have a pre-existing injury that is really gonna affect the shoulders there. Just go at the level that you can handle. You don't want pain, but you want to feel a gradual loosening from the tension from going in your stretches. Now we're just bringing the hands behind the back. It's such a good stretch. Love this one. And get some movement in there too. My shoulders were crunching so bad during this, but it felt so good. Oh, and this is an amazing stretch. Just hands behind the head, push your head back, feel it in the upper thoracic, and self-massage break time to the delts. Mine were really tight, and self-itch session because you get itchy, you have to do that too. So yep, just work those delts. And that's about it, guys. We want to thank you for tuning in today. Check us out at Mobility and Recovery Massage on Facebook and Instagram. And feel free to join us in the 75-day challenge. Thanks, guys.